What I love about this groove is its texture, and that texture comes from the ghost notes. So let's make those ghost notes way too loud and see what happens. That sounds so bad. All right, let's bring them back to where they should be. And now, just so you can hear how important ghost notes are to this groove, I'm gonna get rid of them altogether. So ghost notes really can make or break a groove, so in this lesson, I'm gonna teach you my all-time favorite exercise for improving your ghost notes. Now, I'm well aware that practicing ghost notes might not be as exciting as practicing a bunch of chops that you could use on social media. I totally get that. But this is so much more important to your drumming. Trust me on that. And this one exercise is going to solve so many problems, because ghost notes, really, if you think about it, you could just play quiet. That's really not the, that was so cute. That's not really the tough thing about ghost notes. You have accents, ghost notes. Where I see a lot of problems with students, and definitely I had this problem myself, is ghosting into an accent or a backbeat and ghosting out of an accent or a backbeat. And an example would be a halftime shuffle. A lot of people can play the middle ghost note pretty easily. But it's the ghost note that follows the backbeat that does them dirty. It's always that one where I'm like, whoa, nice shooting, Tex. And the exercise I'm about to show you right now will help fix that. All right, so the left hand part is 1E, a 2E, a 3E, a 4E. So we're ghosting into the backbeat and ghosting out of the backbeat with the 2E, as well as the 4E. So let's try that. No bass drum whatsoever. I want you to play simple eighth notes on the hi-hat. Let's just get used to that pattern with the left hand. All right, now we have 8 different things that you're gonna try. Now, I'll go through them quick. I'll do 2 bars of each. I don't want you to be here forever, but I want you to chip away at all 8 of these things. So we have quarter notes on the hi-hat, we have upbeats on the hi-hat, eighth notes on the hi-hat, single-handed 16th notes, gads and groove style. Then we've got syncopated rhythm number 1, eighth note followed by 2 16th notes, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Then we have syncopated rhythm 2, which is 2 16ths and an eighth, 1E and 2E and. Then we're gonna do those again, but with a little bit of a sloshed or open hi-hat on the eighth notes. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. Like I said, I'll do 2 bars of each at 60 BPM. Try to do it with me and see if things fall apart. I hope they don't. I hope everything goes great for you. But if they do fall apart, that's okay. We all have to practice this stuff to get better, but let me know in the comments below where it fell apart for you. God, that was so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, I'll just do it at 60 BPM. You guys just hang in there, try to keep up if you can. I filmed that 4 times. That was a train wreck. All right, now the advanced version of this will kick up the tempo a little bit. I'm thinking about 85, 90. But I want you to try to play a different bass drum pattern because we want to make sure that we can play kick drums and really strong notes while still ghosting the left hand. So our bass drum pattern is going to be boom, ka, ba boom, boom, ka, with all those same ones. And let's add in a bonus one. Let's add in no hi-hat. That one was really hard too. Goodness gracious. But what a cool way to chip away at your ghost notes, work on your groove, work on syncing all those things up so they land perfectly together. Not easy whatsoever. Guys, I really mean this. Please be patient with yourself. The entire internet is teaching us that like you can just watch a video and somehow be better. This instrument does not work that way. You're gonna have to sit down and chip away at one of these hi-hat patterns for 2 or 3 days, and the next one for 2 or 3 days, and then one of them might come really easy to you, and the next one is really difficult and it takes you a week. That's the journey. That's the best part of this whole thing, is that journey and knowing that today you're a little bit better than you were yesterday. And I just think that we need to really fall in love with that and focus on that and remind each other of that constantly, because I'm just like you. As I'm scrolling, I just think like, oh, I'm supposed to be able to do that. It's like, no. That person is showing you a 40-second clip of 40 days worth of work. We're not supposed to be able to do that without practicing, without putting in the time, without investing in our craft. All right, public service announcement done. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll practice this. If you want more stuff like this, head on over to mikeslessons.com. I have an entire course on how to develop your ghost notes and much further than this. But for now, go practice.